All right. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Shall we play some Dragon Age? I mean, I will. You can do whatever you want with your evening. I'm going to spend it playing Dragon Age. As soon as I pour myself this cup of tea, of course. Full concentration when you pour the tea. Nothing else will do. Right. The link has been tweeted out. Just got it posted one more place. That's not how you write. There we go. Posting links also requires absolutely full concentration, which is why you look like this while you're doing it. Alright, but you're not here to look at me tweeting out links and stuff. You're here to watch me fumble my way through Dragon Age. Let's do that. So. Let's try to remember what we did last time, because we've been kind of lost for a bit now, or I've felt lost because I wasn't sure what was going on. But anyway, last time we went and did Fenris's companion mission, where he found out where his previous master's pupil was. Well, she wasn't exactly hiding. We found out where she was. We went to find her, and he killed her. Deservedly so, I think. She told him that he actually has a sister. It was a bit unclear to me whether this. I don't think he knew whether this sister actually exists or not. So, yeah. May or may not exist. But we had some pretty good conversations with him afterwards. We found the sweet shield for Aveline, which led to some nice conversations about, you know, what it means to be her, what it means to get over Wesley, her relationship with her famous namesake, the historical Sir Aveline. And then, maybe before that, I remember, we chased a killer. We found again the trail of the serial killer who sends white lilies to his victims before abducting them. And his latest victim was our mother. We employed the aid of Gascar Dupuis to track the killer using blood magic from one of his previous, with blood from one of his previous victims, his latest victim before our mother. And we found him, but we were not there. We also found our mother, who is now part of this Quentin's Frankensteinian incel sex doll. We killed that bitch. Not our mom. We killed Quentin, obviously, because he deserved it. He deserved it so very, very much. And then our mother died in our arms. Because, I guess this tracks. The killer had used her head for his creation because her face was so similar to the lover he had lost. Frankenstein incel. So of course, because he used her head, she had her own brain, so she knew who we were. She remembered us, so she said a few touching words, and then she died. I'm not okay with this. Hawk is now very angry. And now we have a letter from the Viscount about the Qunari situation.
All your travels? There's another letter waiting
So,
on your desk.
yeah.
At your leisure.
And apparently this fucker has now taken up residence in our house. You don't live here. This is my house. Get out of here. I want to make sure. Did we... What is Sandal special rune? Back right. Yes, everyone who has a rune slotted weapon has runes in it. So there we go. Right, letter from the Viscount. Sarah Aurelia Hawke, please come speak to me, and only me, in my keep. It is a matter of utmost privacy and urgency, and I can trust it to no one else. Let's do that then. Bring the big guns. What? Oh, I didn't mark it red. It said I had more letters. I just didn't mark it red. Except, there we go. Quest updated. Okay, I actually have to do that. Also, we still need to do the Mark of the Assassin DLC at some point. I don't really feel like the mood for that right now, though. So, Aveline, Anders, Varric. Let's check what quests we have. So we have, this is just like, this is the main plot, and this is the actual quest for it. We have Mark of the Assassin, and then we have this Forbidden Knowledge, find these tomes of dark magic. We found quite a few, or a handful I should say. But there's clearly more of them. Somewhere. Maybe in here? Who knows? Actually, I think we did find one in here. I'm going to have to wiki that quest eventually, just to make sure we find everything. Really don't want to miss out on it. Seems like it might be interesting. In terms of sort of story and theme.
Nothing like the smell of fresh ink.
Now we're going to have a word with the Viscount. I do wonder, but we know. Are we supposed to know who this guy is? He looks familiar.
I wish I could have seen you give Evit's Marauders what for.
Oh yeah, he gave us a quest at some point or something to basically go punch some people. Hello, what's this? A chest. Where are you, Varric? Okay, nothing worthwhile at all. Anders, please get out of my way.
It is apparently not enough that the Qunari define my political life. They must also infect what I hold personal. It is my son, Seamus. The life you saved, he would now squander by converting to the Qun. He has left for the Qunari compound. Please, Sarah Hawke, convince Seamus to come home.
The Arishok says nothing good about Kirkwall, yet he accepts conversions?
I cannot understand him. Maker knows I've tried, but he landed with, what, a few hundred men? Add up the deaths and defections, and the Arishok must need to bolster his ranks. I'm sure my son is quite the symbolic prize.
Did anyone else see him leaving for the compound?
He made no secret of it. I'm sure he intended it as another of his statements about closer relations. Your example inspired him. I might agree, but now is not the time. These matters are delicate.
He's politically dangerous, you mean?
The office must remain strong, Sarah Hawke.
He is of age. The decision seems rightly his.
I want to let him find his way, but in my position, he's taken a great deal of inspiration from you. I want to allow his idealism, but not blindly. At best, my opponents will claim that my office is now in Qunari hands. At worst, I lose my son.
You know this will only end in trouble.
Fitting. That's where it started. My son is not foolish. He will listen to reason, and you are in the best position to offer that opportunity. Please, do what you can.
Meantime, we always do what we can. Let's go, I guess. This is about to get ugly, I think. Oh yes, I think I had some cool stuffs for Anders. More mana and mana regen. But that's cold damage. Pretty boring looking, but we'll try it for a while. Oh yeah, we need to change up his tactics so he actually uses self any activate mode elementals. Off we go then. Chase an apparent convert. Oh yeah, one final thing about Leandra's story. So she dies. Been very handily fridged to up the emotional stakes. We come back to our mansion. Gamlen, our uncle, comes to see us, wondering if we've been able to find Leandra, because we told him what had probably happened. He's the one who told us. No, someone else told us. Anyway, he was wondering where she was, and we found out she had a suitor who had sent her white lilies, and we were like, oh shit, that's bad. So we come back, she's dead. We tell Gamlen that she's dead, and I made what I think might be a mistake, so to speak, in telling him what had happened. Telling him that this Quentin had cut women up for parts and tried to stitch them together to make himself a sex doll, basically. And he didn't, I mean, he didn't take it well. Of course, he didn't take it well. I wouldn't take it very well either if someone told me my sister had been killed for parts. I mean, you know, but he also claimed basically magedom in general. So I wouldn't be surprised if that comes back to bite us in our lyrium-addled arse at some point. I foresee him spreading anti-mage sentiment later in the game, since the Mage-Templar conflict is kind of, aside from the Qunari stuff, it's kind of at the heart of what's going on here. My understanding is that it's definitely at the heart of sort of the climax of the game. But we'll see. We have quite a few hours to go before then. Anyway, now back to the Qunari. Stubborn fucking, I don't know what to call them. Wait, what? Am I where I'm supposed to be? No, I've been ambushed, haven't I? Yes, I've been ambushed. This is a winding alley. Oh, they're trying to stop me from reaching the compound. Interesting. Aveline, why are you just standing there? I mean, it's perfectly fine to, like, move up to them and engage. Like, what the fuck? Honestly, why was she doing that? Oh, come on. Fine. Have fun with that. No dog. You really don't need to be stonewalling at this time. Okay, whatever. You really don't need to be immovable either, really. Okay, so someone really doesn't want us to get to the Qunari compound. The guy was an elf, right? Cowl of the Overseer. Bunch of mana and attack and mana region. No. His wisdom's eyes just straight up better in every way.
Watch where you step.
Too late. Could have warned me sooner. Okay,
But
two.
was that anti-Qunari, anti-Viscount, or Seamus himself not wanting to be rescued?
Seamus isn't the type. Let's go.
That is true. Seamus is not the type. But it is a valid question. Who sent those people and why? Okay, everybody just leads to the compound. Right, here we are.
Enter if you must.
Yeah, I guess I must.
So, hope the Arashok wasn't planning on keeping the Viscount's son.
Well, if he's come willingly and wants to convert to the Qun, I don't see a problem. I'm not about to take him away from here by force.
Sarah Hawk,
I'm here about the Viscount's son.
are you? In 4 years, I have made no threat, and fanatics have lined up to hate us simply because we exist. But despite lies and fear, Baz still beg me to let them come to the Qun. They hunger for purpose. The son has made a choice. You will not deny him that.
This is annoying. I would prefer a more investigative approach.
Converting the Viscount's son? His opposition will have a field day.
I mean, I don't care one way or another about
The
the
enemy of your
Viscount.
enemy should be your friend?
Or like
I
about
don't fear the whole of them together.
him being Viscount.
And it is not my role to reject the free choice of Vidathari. The son responded to his own demand of the Qun. He is neither my slave nor my prisoner. He is not even here. He went to his father. Ask the Viscount why he would send you and a letter both.
That seems strange.
They are meeting at the Chantry. A last pointless appeal, I assume.
The Viscount would involve the Chantry?
No, but we know who would.
Yeah.
Mother Patrice.
A suspect in many things. If she has threatened someone under my command again, there is only one response.
I mean, she deserves every bit of her comeuppance. I'm not sure she deserves a summary death, though.
I'm sure there's a reasonable explanation. I just can't think of it right now.
Her intent is obvious, and what the Qun demands is clear. This is the last insult I intend to suffer. Resolve this, or her hiding place will be reduced to rubble. I will be watching, Hawk.
Yeah. Oh, hello, the Enigma of Kirkwall. Master Mason made a comment that set my mind afire. She said that of all the cities she's worked in, Kirkwall was the most difficult, and that the city is almost literally a maze. Recollecting my first years in Kirkwall, I have to agree. Getting lost was commonplace. The city was a sprawling mess. Maybe that's why I can't read the map properly. The mason showed me a plan of the city, and my heart skipped a beat. There were patterns in the intersections, back alleys, and boulevards. Some magicians believed in the power of symbols or shapes. In the oldest parts of the city, one can make out the outlines of glyphs in the very streets. What manner of magic is this? Underneath a cobblestone with curious markings and signed the Band of Three. Well now. I want to have a look over here before we go to the chantry. First of all, to make sure that I've checked the store for anything we need or want to buy.
Oh, cheer up, Blondie. You're making me cry just looking at you.
Don't.
You made a mistake. It happens.
I almost killed a girl.
You've killed 254 by my last count. Plus about 500 men, a few dozen giant spiders, and at least 2 demons.
It's not the same.
Why? Because this one you feel bad about? Maybe that's the problem.
Oh. Oh, nothing. Ah. How to Frame a Templar continues. Orc, I must tell you of a recent event. Sir Conrad was fighting with another Templar. Then Sir Roderick came in, laying accusations against Sir Conrad. The Templars were in an uproar. In the middle of the chaos, a dockworker came up and said, "Calm as you please. You, Sir Conrad? Got a shipment of raw lyrium for you. Sign here." Took all my resolve not to burst into laughter. Needless to say, Sir Conrad was whisked away and hasn't been seen since. I don't know how you did it, Hawk, but you saved a lot of apostates. Well, got some money at least. Okay, so let's go to the chantry. That might be the closest exit. Nope, that was the closest exit. See, told you I can't navigate this place. Now why do I have so much more mana than Anders? The chantry. Oh wait, at night, okay. Fine.
Blondie, I don't mean to sound critical, but have you considered a new line of work?
Such as?
Pretty much anything. I don't think Renegade Mage has a bright future, or any retirement plan.
He's not wrong. Well, since we're here, I might as well check if there's maybe any dark tomes here. Can't remember if they show up on the minimap as a quest marker, or if you have to actually just go everywhere and hold tab down all the time. Oh, a chest. % healing this character +1. That's a pretty nice thing. 1% attack speed is good. I'm not going to use it because I got that damage belt. Neither is he. Healing the character is nice, but she's got even more of it, so no. Chantry hierarchy. Oh gosh, this is a long one. Alright, but actually, I think I want to read this, because obviously the Chantry is important in this story. The Divine is the titular head of the Chantry, although since the schism split the Imperial Chantry into its own faction, there are now in fact two Divines at any one time. One Divine, informally called the White Divine, is a woman housed in the Grand Cathedral in Val Royeaux. The other, known as the Black Divine, is a man housed in the Argent Spire in Minrathous. Neither Divine recognizes the existence of the other, and the informal names are considered sacrilegious. No matter the gender, a Divine is addressed as Most Holy or Your Perfection. Beneath the rank of Divine is the Grand Cleric. Each Grand Cleric presides over numerous chantries and represents the highest religious authority for their region. They travel to Val Royeaux when the College of Clerics convenes, but otherwise remain where they are assigned. All Grand Clerics are addressed as Your Grace. Beneath the Grand Cleric is the Mother, or in the Imperial Chantry, the Father. If a mother is in charge of a particular chantry, Revered is appended to her title. These are the priests responsible for administering to the spiritual well-being of their flock. A mother or revered mother is addressed as Your Reverence. Welcome in, Your Reverence. Here I lurk, I love you. Thank you very much for the bits fee. Have a good lurk. I hope you're having a pleasant morning or whatever you want to call it, depending on your sleep schedule, work schedule, etc. Brothers and sisters form the rank and file of the Chantry and consist of three main groups. Affirmed initiates and clerics. Three main groups. Affirmed, initiates, and clerics. Affirmed are the lay brethren of the Chantry, those regular folk who turn to the Chantry for succor. Succor? That's such a weird word. Often they are people who have led a difficult or irreligious life and have chosen to go into seclusion, or even orphans and similar unfortunates who were raised in the Chantry life. The Affirmed take care of the Chantry and are in turn afforded a life of quiet contemplation, no questions asked. You know, that doesn't sound too bad. Maybe I should just go be a monk somewhere. As long as I can play video games, you know. Only those folk who take vows become initiates. These are men and women in training, whether in academic knowledge or the martial skills of a warrior. All initiates receive an academic education, although only those who seek to become Templars learn how to fight in addition. Clerics are the true academics of the Chantry, those men and women who have dedicated themselves to the pursuit of knowledge. They are often found in Chantry archives, sages presiding over the library. Sages presiding over libraries of books and arcane knowledge. The most senior of these clerics, placed in charge of such archives, are given the title Elder, although such a rank is still beneath that of Mother. All other brothers and sisters are addressed simply by noting their title before their name, such as Brother Jenny TV. From a guide for ambassadors from Ravane. Okay, that wasn't very interesting at all, I'm sorry about that, but I can't just stop reading something once I've started, can I? What kind of madman does that? Does something like that? Okay. Oh, hello. There's a thing we can read. Oh, also I leveled up, didn't I? The history of the Chantry. This might be a bit more interesting, actually. When the Prophet Andraste and her husband Mafrath arrived at the head of their barbarian horde, southern Tevinter was thrown into chaos. The Imperium had defended against invasions in the past, but now they stood without the protection of their gods, with their army in tatters and their country devastated by the Blight. Many felt that the timing of the invasion was yet another of the Maker's miracles in Andraste's campaign to spread his divine word. A bit unclear if it's a rebellion or some sort of holy crusade. Andraste was more than simply the wife of a warlord, after all. She was also the betrothed of the Maker. Wait, do they practice polygamy in Thedas? Or is it only okay if one of the spouses is a god? Oh well. Enraptured by the melodic sound of her voice, as she sang to the heavens for guidance, the Maker himself appeared to Andraste and proposed that she come with him, leaving behind the flawed world of humanity. In her wisdom, Andraste pleaded with the Maker to return to his people and create paradise in the world of men. The Maker agreed, but only if all the world would turn away from the worship of false gods and accept the Maker's divine commandments. Okay, so it's a holy crusade. Armed with the knowledge of the one true God, Andraste began the exalted march into the weakened Imperium. One of the Maker's commandments, that magic should serve man rather than rule over him, was as honey to the souls of the downtrodden of Tevinter, who lived under the thumbs of magisters. Word of Andraste's exalted march, of her miracles and military successes, spread far and wide. Those in the Imperium who felt the old gods had abandoned them eagerly listened to the words of the Maker. Those throngs of restless citizens that destroyed temples now did so in the name of the Maker and his prophet Andraste. As Mafrath's armies conquered the lands of southern Tevinter, so did Andraste's words conquer hearts. It is said that the Maker smiled on the world at the Battle of Valarian Fields, in which the forces of Mafrath challenged and defeated the greatest army Tevinter could muster. The southern reaches of the mighty Imperium now lay at the mercy of barbarians. Faith in the Maker, bolstered by such miracles, threatened to shake the foundations of the Imperium apart. Of course, the human heart is more powerful than the greatest weapon, and when wounded it is capable of the blackest of deeds. My guess is this is foreshadowing when Andraste is then betrayed by Mafrath. From Tales of the Destruction of Thedas by Brother Jenny TV, Chantry Scholar, blah 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 blah. Oh, we can read about the Maker as well. Oh, it's written in verse. I mean, we can see here immediately that this is just a take on sort of monotheistic, basically Christianity or Judaism, maybe. But I'm more familiar with Christianity, obviously. There was no word for heaven or for earth, for sea or sky. All that existed was silence. Then the voice of the Maker rang out, the first word, and his word became all that might be. Dream and idea, hope and fear, endless possibilities. And from it made his firstborn. And he said to them, in my image I forge you. To you I give dominion over all that exists. By your will may all things be done. Then in the center of heaven he called forth a city with towers of gold, streets with music for cobblestones, and banners which flew without wind. There he dwelled, waiting to see the wonders his children would create. The children of the Maker gathered before his golden throne and sang hymns of praise unending. But their songs were the songs of the cobblestones. They shone with the golden light reflected from the Maker's throne. They held forth the banners that flew on their own. And the voice of the Maker shook the fade, saying, in my image I have wrought my firstborn. You have been given dominion over all that exists. By your will all things are done, yet you do nothing. The realm I have given you is formless, ever-changing. And he knew he had wrought amiss. So the Maker turned from his firstborn, and took from the fade a measure of its living flesh, and placed it apart from the spirits, and spoke to it, saying, here I decree opposition in all things, for earth sky, for winter summer, for darkness light. By my will alone is balance sundered, and the world given new life. And no longer was it formless, ever-changing, but held fast, immutable. With words for heaven and for earth, sea and sky, at last did the Maker from the living world make men. Immutable as the substance of the earth, with souls made of dream and idea, hope and fear, endless possibilities. Then the Maker said, to you, my second-born, I grant this gift. In your heart shall burn an unquenchable flame, all-consuming and never satisfied. From the fade I crafted you, and to the fade you shall return, each night in dreams, that you may always remember me. And then the Maker sealed the gates of the golden city, and there he dwelled, waiting to see the wonders his children would create. Yeah, so like a few sort of parallels to story of sort of the Garden of Eden and the creation in the Old Testament. We have that there was no word. I don't remember what the exact words are in Genesis, but basically there exists nothing until God says so. the voice of the Maker rang out the first word, and his word became all that might be. Dream, an idea, hope, and fear, etc. Blah 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 blah. Of course, here they talk about a city with towers of gold, the Golden City, which is something that supposedly exists in the Fade, or it's now the Black City. There's further stories about that. But a creation that disappoints its creator in some way, and a new creation where the created humans have to live through hard work, and there's opposition and contrast. Opposition in all things, for earth, sky, for winter, summer, for darkness, light. We move from living in literal paradise, the Garden of Eden, where you have food and whatever, there are no needs that are not met, to living a very different life where there is contrast, there's hope and fear, but there's also endless possibilities because we are now creative. We have essentially acquired
trying to stay away. But the gig
sentience,
and the perfume and
in a way.
dresses.
The hell are you talking about? I mean, it's not a one-to-one relationship, obviously, but there are obvious parallels. All right, let's try this again. Here we go. Chantry at night. Here we go. Ooh, this does not look good.
Sarah Hawke, look at what you have done. To pounce upon the Viscount's son, a repentant convert in the Chantry itself. A crime with no excuse.
Okay, now she
Your
deserves a summary
Qunari masters
execution.
will
I'm sorry.
Finally answer.
All this will do is make people hate you.
I have kept the fear of the Qunari fresh in every sermon, every prayer. They will know whose word to believe. When people learn of this attack, they will rise. Not zealots or the unknowing, but the true majority.
You won't get the Qunari ousted. You'll get a slaughter. On both sides.
To die untested would be the real crime. People need the opportunity to defend faith, starting with you. Earn your reward in this life and next. These heretics must die.
That was quite the jawline. Do that. Righteous mob and a mob leader. Okay then. Lay down some crowd controlling AoE on these 4 people. Okay, there's going to be a whole bunch of them.
I'll deal with this.
Let's petrify him. Let's paralyze some people. Hello, Varric. Would you care to join the fight? Thank you. Oh, right. Still haven't leveled up. Oh, it never ceases to amuse me the way the pushback effect of Mind Blast is always like delayed. Can he take advantage of staggered somehow? Or is that just me? No, that's just me apparently. That's a shame.
Do you see, Your Grace? Traitors attacking the very core of the Chantry. They defile with every step.
There is death in every corner, young mother. It is as you predicted. All too well.
Forgive me, Your Grace, but you must know the truth about what happened here.
Don't you spout your Qunari filth. This is a hand of the Divine.
I have ears, Mother Patrice. The Maker would have me use them. Sarah Hawke, is it?
Viscount Dumas' son is dead. Killed here in your name.
I'm sure my name won't like that. Patrice?
Seamus Dumas was a Qunari convert. He came here to repent and was murdered.
Hello, that blog tour and the lovely people you bring with you. Welcome to the stream. How are you all doing today? If you're new here, my name is Mino, or Daniel, whichever you prefer, and I play Dragon Age because I need to play these games. Well, I played the first one tons before. I only played about half of this one and a bunch of hours of Inquisition, so I decided I'm going to play all of them. So I do. And pontificate about what the games might mean or whatever in the meantime. But yeah, welcome in. I hope you'll enjoy your stay. And otherwise, yeah, pull up a chair, grab some tea, drop a follow if you want to keep track of when I go online. Any questions, feel free to ask. What were you playing, Tour? Is Arsene playing Resident Evil 5? Oh, interesting. I'm watching a really long video essay about the Resident Evil games right now, and they just came up to Resident Evil 5. Well,
Love or hate the Qunari, a blind nut could see she took this too far.
No price is too much when we speak of eternity.
Eternity is long enough that we need not rush to meet it.
They deny the Maker.
you do?
And you diminish him, even as you claim his side. Andraste did not volunteer for the flame. Sarah Hawke, you stand with the captain of the guard?
I do indeed.
The young mother has erred in her judgment. A court will decide her fate. The Chantry respects the law, and so must she.
Grand Cleric?
Fair enough.
Grand Cleric?
What? Oh dear. That's not going to play well.
We protect those of the Qun. We do not abandon our own.
Please, send for Viscount Dumas.
She's surprisingly calm. And again, I guess she's been around for a while.
My son. Murdered in the heart of the Chantry by those who held a sacred trust. What hope for this city when we fail our own so completely?
Look, what bloody bright side.
The Arashok is still here, Excellency. You must be ready to stand up to him.
I cannot. I have already failed where it mattered most. Please. Hawke. Leave me.
Man, a lot of permanent death going on lately. Someone waiting at the mansion. And then we have... Okay, main plot that Isabella dodged. That's interesting. Let's level up some characters. Where are we? Okay, so we actually filled out this whole tree. And we have everything we want here. We don't actually care about any other healing stuff. So we can actually start grabbing some more damage stuff, which will be very helpful. We could go into Force Mage again. Fist of the Maker was very nice. Unshakable is a good passive to have. But Fist of the Maker is the only damaging spell there, and I really want more damaging spell. We could, of course, grab some debuffs. Hex of Torment, Horror, Misdirection. Or we could just, like, grab some of this shit. Would be nice to be able to capitalize a bit more on effects. We have Disoriented and Staggered here that we can actually capitalize on. Ah! Upgraded Spirit Bolt also capitalizes on Disorient. Very nice. Walking Bomb does the same. Cool. Kind of tricky to use because it doesn't deal damage on its own. Oh, okay, if you upgrade it, it deals damage to the victim. Cool, cool, cool. And even more if it's disoriented. Now that is interesting. That is very interesting. Or just crushing prison for more crowd control. No, let's try the spirit stuff. And we're not really bottlenecked by mana anymore. We have a lot of it. We seldom run out, except in very long fights. We're more bottlenecked by cooldowns. That's why I want more damaging abilities. So we might just pump our magic here. See, more interested in abilities. Yeah, we definitely want all the passives. We should upgrade these as well. Or we can just grab Thick Skin, upgrade Unstoppable. Let's just get Adamant for now. More willpower. She has so very little. Got everything here. He's bringing the Pew Pew pretty majorly. Upgrade Crushing Prison. More mana. Okay, that explains why I have so much more mana. I have 10 more willpower. And you can just auto level. Oh my god, it's taking forever. But that's good. Another thing we can utilize. Cool.
This was exactly ease tensions. The Viscount's son and Qunari aggression, even if justified, it won't end. Hawk, I thought this could wait, but I need to speak to you at your home very soon.
Yeah, things are looking grim. For definite. Very grim.
This is important. Don't interrupt with your selfish prattle.
Get off your high horse. I have problems too.
Ha! What drink should I order, and who's the father?
Oh, you little...
What is it now, you two?
Hawk. The Arashok is sheltering 2 fugitives who have converted to the Qun. He must be convinced to release them. He's already feared because of Patrice. If people start to think he can ignore the law, I need your help so this doesn't get out of hand.
I'm going to die. There. Got your attention? Real problem.
I heard Arashok and die. What's this about?
Remember the relic? The one Castillon is going to kill me over? A man called Wall-Eyed Sam has it. If you help me get it, Castillon won't kill me. Please.
I'm trying to keep the entire city from rioting against the Qunari.
Well, maybe it's connected.
What?
I'm just saying maybe it will help. It's important to someone, right?
Now you start being responsible? Shit.
Yeah, okay, what?
Isn't it odd that someone would run to the Qunari?
They're elves accused of murder. Maybe they feel they've nothing to lose by fleeing the alienage.
And if their conversion is genuine?
I don't know. But how many more will try if I allow this? Justice must be respected.
You're expecting trouble?
After what happened to the Viscount's son? Yes. I'm hoping the Qunari aren't looking for a fight. I'm hoping they'll be reasonable. But we'll see.
I mean, the Qunari are kind of inscrutable, but they haven't really been looking for a fight so far.
This seems like an issue for you and your guards. Quite a few of them.
Sending a full patrol would just increase tension. But you're right. I am the captain. It's my responsibility. But I suspect the Viscount was hoping I would bring this to you.
Then he should have come himself.
Perhaps. But it's understandable that he's not at his best. I'd like to help him if I can.
Why has this come up so suddenly, Isabella?
Sam's been talking to black market dealers all over Lowtown. It didn't take me long to get wind of it. What frustrates me is that he's held onto the relic so long.
Who is involved in this exchange?
Tevinter mages. I doubt they'll look kindly on us interrupting. Bring a sword. Or 12.
Tell me about Sam.
Sam used to run with Martin. Remember him?
No.
Martin says Sam's a bit of a magpie, picking up things that don't belong to him. Not a trustworthy sort. When Martin gave up raiding, Sam became a drifter.
You're sure this is the relic you're after?
I've had my ear to the ground for a while. There was a description of the book. It's the right one.
Book? I thought you didn't know what the relic was.
Well, I know it's a book, but that's all I know.
Okay, this is
It's
very,
written in
very
a foreign
strange.
tongue. Honestly, what does it matter? It'll save me from Castillon, so I need it.
But what was that she said about it somehow having to do with... might help with... Oh, man. Also, it's a little bit weird that for the entire game, you can go around doing inconsequential side quests as much as you want, ignoring the main plot until you feel like engaging with it. And it doesn't matter at all. And then suddenly it's like, nope, right now you have to choose between 2 of your companions and it will have far-reaching consequences for you. Okay. I'm not actually sure what we should do. I feel like it seems frivolous to help Isabella first. But second guessing the game it seems that they will probably tie into each other somehow. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I don't know.
The relic issue has to be resolved before we take on the Qunari.
You trust her this much?
Probably not. I wouldn't.
They won't wait at the compound forever, Hawk. I really do hope this helps, because if it doesn't...
You think I like having this thing on my mind? Come on. The exchange is happening tonight in a low-town foundry.
Well.
Are you sure about this? The
Oh,
champion
it's
was
been a while
asked
since we saw
to
her.
go to the Qunari.
I suppose you think she planned the entire thing.
Considering what it led to.
Come on, Seeker. I'm not going to sell Hawk short, but nobody could have foreseen the way that would go down. Or do you still think I'm lying to protect my friend?
There are elements of your story that make sense. And you couldn't have known about them otherwise.
Well, that's a relief.
But that doesn't mean you're telling me everything.
I want this story to be told. You're not the first to get it all wrong. I think I owe Hawk that much.
Interesting. Well.
Good to see you again, sir. If you need me for anything, by all means, let me know.
Yes. Alright, well. You're both coming, obviously. And so are you. It's off to the foundry.
Idiot thugs and their gangs. Always around at night, but there's good coin in getting rid of them.
Indeed. See, can't read maps. Went the exact opposite way. Not that it matters. Oh, Isabella has leveled up. Cool. Cool! Ooh, I need to do this and that and that. This is kind of annoying. I think Anders should assume a slightly better position. Do some of that. Oh crap. Okay, well I still caught a few of them. Alright, let's try some. Okay, yeah. Does what it says on the can. Oh shit, I've taken a bit of damage here. Why isn't Anders using any spells right now? Have I messed up his... Oh, there we go. That's a spell. Yes, very nice. Have some Tempest. Boom. Lovely. I'm just gonna auto level her. I don't care. Do not care. Everything here is upgraded. It's now picking up all this shit. I don't remember if this was something I did or if the game did that for us, but no matter. No matter. Oh wow, an enlarged gallbladder. I really needed that. Ah, Qunari.
Every piece of equipment in the Free Marches begins here.
The boss has them.
Oh shit.
If we kill them, we get their stuff.
Yes, that's the main idea here, of course, Isabella, to get their stuff, not like survive or anything like that. Wait. I know that name. That's our friend from Origins. What? Is this intentional? That's very interesting. Oh shit. I don't have heroic morale. That is interesting to say the least. Oh, he's already used Crushing Prison. He should be using some fireballs. And then an Inferno, or whatever it's called. Firestorm. A shard.
What are the Qunari doing here?
Yes. About that. The relic belongs to the Qunari, and there's a small chance they want it back.
Do the Qunari look like the sharing type to you? Of course they want it back.
I've always known what the relic is. I just didn't want to worry you.
Hell of a time to start being all vulnerable and shit.
By that philosopher of theirs, Kuzlan, whatever his name is. I stole it from them. They followed me here to reclaim it, and it's why they're still in Kirkwall.
Holy shit, Isabella.
Can't leave without it. All of this could have been avoided.
How did you steal the relic from the Qunari?
The Arishok never had it. The Orlesians did. They had plans to return it to the Qunari. I simply had to waylay the Orlesian convoy before it met up with the Arishok and his men. Getting the relic was easy. Getting away from the Qunari was the hard part.
I thought you and the Qunari were caught in a storm.
The storm was only half of it. I also had the Qunari dreadnought stuck to my behind like a bad rash, spitting fire and thunder at me.
Maybe giving it back would solve Aveline's problem.
It couldn't hurt.
Says you. I know it will save my skin.
Why can't this be as easy as you?
Please, Aveline. There's no need for slut-shaming in the middle of all this.
How did you steal?
Oh wait, we already asked that, didn't we?
I simply getting the relic.
I'm still kind of... Okay, so this... Whatever his name is wants it. And if she doesn't give it to him, he'll kill her.
Why would anyone besides the Qunari want this relic?
The Tevinter Imperium have been at war with the Qunari for centuries. If the Tevinters get the relic, it will strike a blow to Qunari morale. That's probably what the mages want.
Jeez.
You could have done something about the Qunari, but you didn't.
Done what? The blighted thing didn't show up for 3 years. Look, the book's right in this building, and I'm not letting it slip away again.
There's more at stake, but... Well, the Arishok waited this long. Oh, I don't know.
It's the only thing that'll get Castillon off my back. Please, tell me you'll give the relic to me.
Why is there no let's go kill Castillon option? Well, that's annoying. Things are certainly coming to a head. What do we do? I want to return it to the Qunari, but I also kind of want to see how it plays out if you give her the relic. Oh, the book. Like, does she just leave or die or whatever if we don't give her the book? Does she leave if we give her the book? Because now she doesn't need my protection anymore. This is tough. Like, obviously my morals say return it to the Qunari, but my guts tell me we'll have a way more interesting time if we give it, if we let her have the book. Oh my god. I'm kind of tempted to Google what happens depending on your choice here, but I also don't want to do that.
The artifact belongs to the Qunari, and you'll let them leave with it.
There's a cost to both sides.
Don't you understand? The relic is the only thing that will keep Castillon from feeding me to the sharks.
So we feed him to the
I
sharks.
can't believe you're... Oh! Fine. You're right. I'll return the relic. It'll go straight to the Qunari once we get it. Come on. We've no time to waste.
Where is the relic?
I have it.
The Tome of Coastland will not fall into defender hands.
Blood and spite.
A toss, Qunari!
He's getting away.
Isabella!
Okay, so we have to fight all of these. And here's Sten again. Okay, so that must be just a random name they decided that Qunari have. Also, like, what the fuck? Maybe I should have just let them duke it out? Is this the wrong choice? I don't know. Man, there's a lot of these people everywhere. Doggy, come here. Help us out. I got nothing to interrupt her with right now. Unless he's got something. Oh, did she teleport somewhere? Or did she die? I'm not entirely sure. Oh no, she teleported. Okay, but now we can just stone fist her. Well, that sounded horrible. Okay, I feel like we maybe didn't have to engage in that. Maybe we could have just let them duke it out. And then deal with whatever the fallout was. But too late. Whoa! Hello. Oh shit! Ow, that really hurt. Okay. Interesting. Holy crap, what the hell? Not sure that was worth the bother. No, it wasn't. Anything back over here? No? Okay. Also, it's a little bit silly when someone seemingly without any fighting powers can just like bolt from a fight like that. Just because the plot demands it. A little bit silly. Also, I haven't saved all session yet, so let's do that. Dear Hawk, I have the relic and I'm gone. I've lost too much over this blighted thing, let it go again. I know it'd be noble to return the relic to the Qunari, but that would require a better soul than I possess. For what it's worth, I'm sorry I lied to you. Again. Yeah, and I'm fucking sorry I trusted you.
She took it. That bitch-born whore. Well, now we get to deal with the Arashok and the fugitives ourselves. That's good.
That's enough. Let's go to the compound.
So... well, should have seen that coming, I guess. Also means that it probably doesn't matter what I told her here. I mean, it might matter even later, further along the line. But... still means that, like, I could have either told her, yeah, you can have it, and she would have liked me more, I guess. Or I could have told her, nope, like I did, the Qunari get it, which gained me rivalry with her. Ah, this is going to be the end of the act, isn't it? She expects trouble, so finish any pressing business first. Which makes me wonder, should I try to... okay, so she's still here, just like Carver is still here, so hopefully she will return in some capacity. Let's grab ourselves another party member, just because... let's also grab ourselves a short break. Seems like a good a place as any to do that. Now, question is, do we want to actually start up this quest that's probably the end of Act 2, or do we want to, like, check the wiki about the Forbidden Tomes and, like, go find all of them first? Maybe? I don't know. I'll think about it while we have our little break. So, yeah. I shall return in but a few minutes. Now it's surprisingly warm here today. It's been not unseasonably, but rather hot today. I had to open the window a bit more. Also got myself some snacks. Because you cannot say no to sour cream flavoured crisps. Okay, so I'm going to wiki the Tomes of Forbidden Knowledge very quickly. Just because.
You've been nursing that empty mug for hours. Get another drink or get out. Be up with you.
Oh no! Immediately on the first, like the first paragraph of the wiki article. Bug. This quest is bugged. Choosing any option other than destroying the initial 5 books will leave you unable to complete the quest. Well, that's great. Okay, so I should have destroyed these. There are 5 evil tomes scattered throughout and around Kirkwall, as well as the Felgrimar. Okay, the tomes are marked on the map. Chantry, Viscount's Keep. I'm pretty sure I've found both of those. The Rotting Cave. Far east end of the Bone Pit. Oh, Jesus. Okay, so we need to actually explore some more places. But okay, so we're gonna have to go to the Bone Pit, apparently. We also need to go to this abandoned tide again, probably. The Dank Cave, we've done that one. Okay, so we're going to do this before we set out to... anything else. So, let's see. Bone Pit, I believe we said. Far eastern end of the Bone Pit at surface level at an otherwise dead end. Alright, let's go.
There's work here, but I wouldn't call it paying work.
Indeed. What? We have a freaking quest giver thing here. Oh. Now this is interesting.
Thank the Maker you're here. We've had to lock down the mines.
Oh shit.
Krankovich was clearing out a collapsed section when giant spiders poured out the new opening. They got Krankovich. Poor sod. Rest of us made it out. But now we're sitting here with our thumbs up our asses.
I'll see what I can do.
Good luck in there, hero.
Well, that's interesting. Like, I would have no reason to come here if I didn't check the wiki for how to finish the Dark Tomes quest. Guess we're going into the frickin' mines again. We're apparently robbing the miners first. Hello? Okay, no.
I love
Okay, this is what I'm talking about. Like, in that one instance, I had to, oh hello, like choose between going with Isabella or going with Aveline. But now it's like, I can do whatever the fuck I want before I take care of the rest of that quest. No one cares. Yeah, you can all like move up and engage the enemy. Okay, so Humpty and Dumpty basically dealt with the Queen Spider before I even had time to kill like one of the little guys. Interesting. God, I hate spiders. Okay, I do need to heal though.
You will fall.
I can paralyze you. Boom. Again, you two move up so you can actually join in the fight. That was it, apparently. Also, you can loot the thing that's right in front of you. Out of bounds. I mean, it's only fair that I come here and help the workers. After all, I'm the one who convinced them to go back and work for that bastard Hugo or whatever his name is. I can't remember.
All clear.
Thank the Maker and thank you. Wow, is that what the inside of a spider smells like? Let's get back to work, boys. And dibs on the spider fangs. I'm gonna make a necklace for the wife.
Cute. Right, let's go find that tome. Even though it's entirely possible that we've screwed this up. Let's see. No, is this where we want to go? No, it is not. This is where we want to go. gonna grab everything else first. So, still a little bit confused about this quest. So, because I haven't destroyed all the tomes, okay, so I've kind of balked this quest already, unfortunately. Well, let's destroy the book this time, just for laughs. Well, that Desire Demon's gonna die. Oh, didn't like spirit damage much, did they? Hmm. Alright, let's well, let's go to the Tig, and see what's what, basically. That's... Oh, come on. Got more trouble here? Fucking hell. Oh, crafting resource. Why does that say there's an exit here? There's not. Is this maybe where we come out after fighting the dragon? The original Bone Pit quest? That would make sense.
Funny story. I was asking my pal Earl what more these mines could throw at us. Dragons, spiders, Hubert.
Ah, Hubert, that's
Then
his
here
name.
comes Krankovich limping towards us and moaning. I said, "Oi, Krankovich, I thought them spiders got you." He just said, "Ugh," and then tried to bite Earl. That's when we figured something was wrong. Turns out we let in a horde of undead. Maybe we ought to stop opening up new passages.
You think?
I'll see what I can do.
Good luck in there, hero.
Oh gosh, clear the Bone Pit of roaming undead. Okay, so now we take the other entrance, I guess. Wow, talk about being sidetracked.
Someone's looking.
Just die already. Wow, that did a lot of damage. Okay, so it seems like these dudes are pretty vulnerable to spirit damage because Spirit Bolt is only supposed to do 132 damage, but I think that I just did like 400 or something.
Hard won and deserved.
Good to know. Doggy, come here. Yeah, we're just gonna head straight for whatever this crap is. Save. Oh look, it's an arcane horror. Who could have... Oh. Hello, yes. Petrify. Oh, I hate when they do that. Alright, let's try it again then. No, petrify. Come on. There we go. Oh shit, we have a revenant as well. Okay, let me do one of them. Oh, disoriented are you? Boom! Eat stone fist.
Let's finish this.
Okay, we should focus fire this, honestly. Aveline can tank the Revenant. Stick up shield defense, maybe. Well, if they're going to be that close to each other. Oh, hello. Are you staggered? You are. Eat shit. Oh wow, it's got pretty decent damage reduction. The Arcane Horror's brittle. Does she have anything ready? No, only scatter. Pretty sure she's supposed to have something that will trigger brittle, or no, probably only two-hand warriors that do that. Okay, well, that's the horror dead, so problem solved. And again, like she's face tanking this Revenant, she's barely taking damage. Amazing tank. I don't seem to care much for Stonefist either. Wonder how many more of these there are. Helm of the Emerald Knights. Wow, that would be pretty cool if you were like a tanky style warrior character.
I can't do that.
No, but you can. Wow, shitty longsword. Oh, the other doors don't even open. Okay, that one does. We'll take this route back then, just in case there's anything interesting. Oh, of course there is. There's a pile of skeletons. It's 283, the base is 132. It's not bad. I'm not quite sure how damage calculations on spells works though. I do have the bonus on the staff, don't I? No, I have no bonus to spirit damage. Only electricity. No, it's Anders who used to have Freedom's Promise that has all the damage types. I should probably switch to Freedom's Promise. It's so much more damage. I mean, this thing's cool, but the raw DPS on its auto attack is pretty shit by now. The magic buff is nice, but no. Indeed. That doesn't open. Good. You have stepped onto a release trap. Okay, whatever. Are we done now, Johnson?
All clear.
Thank the Maker and thank you. You happen to see Krankovich in there? No, don't tell me. Don't need more nightmares.
Dizzy, who is this Krankovich?
Last one in has to burn the corpses.
Right, let's get out of here. Now, the next home was in the abandoned Tig, which we reach through Sundermount, apparently. If I read that correctly. Because so we got this one now, the Bone Pit. I know I have both of these. And we have this one from the Dank Cave. Yeah, Dragon Guard's the tome. Abandoned Tig, whose entrance is shown as recently opened passage in the game and is near Sundermount's western exit to the world map. So, to Sundermount. Oh. Spirit damage is hard to guard against because damage resistance and whatever the other thing was is halved against it. That's interesting.
If you've got something to say, just spit it out.
Are you sure you want to encourage me? I might be about to confess my undying love.
I get that a lot. So what's on your mind?
I just realized it's been a while since any of the gangs in the Undercity came to my door.
They're busy people. Places to go, throats to cut. Maybe you've slipped their minds.
Right. The apostate running the free clinic in the sewers. Easy to forget. You didn't have anything to do with this?
You must have me confused with someone else. I'm just a businessman and a storyteller.
Right. Okay, and now I can actually easily see that the stated damage here. See if that's the same as here. Yeah, so the stated damage is the damage that this character with its current gear and stats will do. So that's good. That's helpful. Or helpful to know. I would like to be able to see the raw base damage as well, but
if you walk the paths of Sundermount, walk softly. Something out there hungers for the unwary.
Indeed. Let's check his wares. Master Island. No. No, of course not. Defense, nature resistant, evade traps. Health attack. Nope. Oh. Nature rune, not very interesting.
Dalish crafting is second to none, I assure you.
Yeah. So that should be here somewhere. Is it? Yes, recently opened passage. That's supposed to be it. Alright. Is that a thing I have to fight? Yes, it is. Okay, it's now brittle. Do you have anything against brittle? No, you do not. Yes, you do. Archer's Lance. Ooh. Done and dusted. Interesting. Oh, there we go. That did a lot of damage. So did that. Ow! So did that. Holy crap. Oh no! And it actually put my petrify on cooldown. Okay. Oh no, it triggered anyway. Lol. Oh shit. Oh, I see. That's annoying. Oh shit, this is very annoying. Oh fudge. Okay, this was tougher than I thought. Kinda messed this up, didn't I? Okay, we can fix this. You need to start pulling your weight a bit more. Not really taking any damage, so... There we go. And just saves the day. South Song Gerald's corpse. Oh, we got more. Wentworth's sixth finger. Okay. How many is commented low down? Huh. Evil tome. Ah. Let's see if we can do a paralyze. Can. Awesome. Pew 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 pew. Oh, crap. Oh god, there's even more of them. This is a long one. Okay, I kind of blew my load a bit early here. Boom, eat shit. She runs out of stamina very quickly, but it's nice that Aveline is like tanky enough that I can just ignore her most of the time. She will live. Wow, just keeps going. Yeah, go down already. Like, you could be doing more here. Oh crap, you missed. Come on. There we go, eat shit. I feel like it would make sense for Stone Fist to be boosted against brittle targets. Is this endless? I mean, I don't think it is, but it is really long. We done? Whew. About damn time. Nope. Boom. Are we done now? No, there's another one, a Revenant. Why is there always a Revenant as well? Ow! We done? Can we save? Yeah, we can save. Doesn't necessarily mean we're done.
The gauntlet is past. Only a shape ray brings the light. Conversion begins. The great stores are open. Shape rate. Exchange for what is needed.
A rare thing. No sense in its head and no answers, but useful.
Indeed. Ooh, hello. Hello. I think though that our Fade's Fury with the 2 runes is actually better overall. He's not really based on doing crits or anything. That would be super nice for Fenris or Carver, I guess. That's not very interesting. Whoa, okay. Very cool stuff. Very expensive stuff. Why am I not wearing this? I should maybe be wearing that, or maybe Anders should be wearing it. Yeah, he should. So I read up a bit on this weird formulation here. 100% of basic attack damage versus enemies that attack in melee. And it seems from an old thread on GameFAQs that it's some form of counter-attack thing where you either reflect or deal 100% of your basic attack damage against enemies that hit you in melee. But it also seems contested whether it actually works. So kind of strange. But I feel pretty okay selling it off now. Now that I know it's not anything all that interesting, actually. Aw, nothing special, really. The axe is cool. I mean, this is what's really cool. It's more of a, I guess it's more of a warrior thing. Strength, crit chance, crit damage. Means knock back. Yeah. Attack speed, nature. These things are good, but like not unduly good. Not so good that I want to exchange anything. Holy shit! It's 8:30 already. Okay, let's grab the evil tome. And this is the last of them. So if the quest is not bugged, we should get the next step. If it is, we won't. Boom. Oh, crap. Well, we're still going to do a paralysis there, so you can suck it. I try. Okay, so nothing happened. Literally nothing happened. It's a little bit disappointing. Okay, so Dark Town, Forgotten Lair, northwest entrance next to a barrel. Okay, so let's go to Dark Town. See if the quest still works, even though it apparently should not according to the wiki.
So, I never expected to be palling around with the captain of the guard.
We're not pals.
We're not? What about that time we painted each other's toenails?
Do you want something?
Love, life, and liberty. What more does a man need?
You're in a jolly mood.
Well, when you're here, I know you're not leading men into Darktown to arrest me.
Right, let's see. Foul Grimoire can be found in the Forgotten Lair, which is an area in Darktown near the northwest entrance next to a barrel and labeled as Evil Pit. This is not the northwest entrance. This is the northwest entrance, really. So we want to go...
I hear a mine outside the city is hiding from buildings.
here. Yeah, so this was supposed to be unlocked, but it's not because we borked the quest. That's a real shame, and this poor lass is still just lying here and I just ran over a corpse, because that's what heroes do. Okay, let's go hand in these random quests we picked up, and then we're going to call it a night, and we'll continue with the main quest next week. These are just like money quests, I guess. Eastwise, Geralt.
This is yours, if I'm not mistaken.
Don't wave that around.
Entire gold, wow. And Wentworth's sixth finger. Haven't really looked up much. You tend to run around with the camera angle down. Well, that's quite the view.
I think I found something of yours.
Well, that's that. Alright, so we're going to continue on with the main quests until next session, which will be on Tuesday. So yeah, thanks very much for the bits, Fee. Thank you to Tor for the raid, and thanks to Bioware for making such a nice game. I guess. Yeah, we'll be back on Tuesday. I won't have time for any streams over this weekend. I'm gonna be busy. So yeah, Tuesday I guess we will round off this act, and maybe after that we do the Mark of the Assassin quest. Until then, drink plenty of water, wear sunscreen when you're outside, fuck capitalism, and don't take any shit.